And now it's time to begin today's video, and this video is all about Sweden. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. First of all, I would like to thank all of you who are supporting my channel, liking my content. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. You really supporting me. So thank you so much again. It's been 1.5 years living here in Sweden, and I found these 5 weird, or I would say interesting facts about Swedes, and it is totally from my own experience, which I'm gonna share with you. I thought it will be helpful for you to know how Swedes behave, what is the different thing here in Sweden, which you will find quite interesting. So let's begin today's video. So the very first interesting thing about Swedes is that they prefer to celebrate their birthdays on weekends. Yes, you heard right, especially for the kids. So I am here with my kid, I am a parent, so whenever I am getting invitation for birthday parties, I realized it's only on weekends. How is it possible? Later when I talked to one of the parents, then she said to me, it's not his birthday, but here people celebrate the birthday on the weekend so that they can enjoy, everyone can come and have fun, because during weekdays everyone is working, they don't have enough time to celebrate. And so I was quite shocked, and it was little weird for me, because in India we always celebrate on the same day. So but they do that so that everyone can have their time, can enjoy, they don't need to take off. So it is kind of good thing also. I'm not sure, comment down, what do you think? Is it a good idea to celebrate birthdays on weekends so everyone can enjoy, have fun, or you would prefer to the same day when the birthday is there? But it was quite interesting for me to know that, and I really loved the idea. Like on birthday you can have your own space, you can celebrate your birthday or your kid birthday with family only, close one, and when it's weekend then you can invite kids friends, your friends, you can have a get together. I feel it's a good idea. What do you think? So next interesting thing about Swedes I came to know is about lördagsgodis. Okay, so they have a tradition of eating candies on Saturday. Saturday means lördag in Swedish. So lördagsgodis, godis is a candy. So they have a tradition of eating candies on a Saturday only, which is a good thing, I would say, because it is kind of fun activity for kids. They have a ritual of eating candies only Saturday. So on whole week they don't give their kids candies at all, and they say, okay, when Saturday will come you are allowed to eat candies. Idea behind it, I believe, is to reduce sugar intake. So they have created this idea, which is quite good and interesting, but I don't think so kids can follow this. I'm not sure, especially in India. I don't think so. I try to tell my son also the same thing. Okay, we have only Saturday, on that day you can eat candies. So he eats candies on Saturday, of course, but other days also he manages to eat. So it is kind of fun, but yeah, it is a good ritual, I would say. And it's not only for kids, the adults, the teenagers, they also love to eat candies here in Sweden. But to, I think, reduce the sugar intake, they have made this sort of ritual so that they can stop themselves and they will eat only on Saturdays. So it is a weird thing to eat candies. They have a day. So yeah, it's great. Next thing is quite interesting again. There is something we call snooze. I had no idea what is it, but when I came to Sweden and I saw so many people having snooze, and in the market, in the grocery store, you will find so many snooze packets. So what is snooze? Snooze is a form of smokeless tobacco, which you place under the upper lip. So it is like a tobacco but smokeless. So here it is too famous, too common. Everywhere you will find people are using it, and it is a very normal thing here. When you will go on a party or you are having a gathering, you will see people, men, women, everyone is having that. They will put inside your under the lip. And it was quite weird for me. Even when I went for a job there, few people, when they were having meeting, they were putting that snooze in their mouth under the lip. So it was quite weird for me. We were taking it out, and then putting in the box. There is a snooze box, and there are two compartment. One is to put the fresh one, and the other one is to you put the waste one with the one which you have already used. So it was, I didn't like it. I don't know, to see this, it was little weird for me. I was like, what are you doing? But yeah, here it is too common. People use snooze, very common. Although smoking is not too common here, I would say. I didn't see so many people are smoking. So snooze is more popular here. Are allowed to snooze within a restaurant, every place. Most of the places they are allowed to use snooze. While we can't smoke inside a restaurant, or there is a restriction for snooze. We don't have any regulation. You can use it. So they have found another way, and I don't know, but it's little weird for me to know that okay, people can do that. That is kind of legal here. You can do in an office, in a party area. So it's too common here, like they use that snooze. Next interesting part is taking off shoes. Whenever we are entering someone's house, we are supposed to take off our shoes, which is very good thing. I believe in India also it is too common, but here when I saw, I was totally impressed and I found it too good, because whenever we are going to another house, we are supposed to take off our shoes, which is really amazing. And I felt okay, India and Sweden had some similarity, and I really liked it. It was interesting and not weird, I would say, but I was quite surprised here. It is for the respect, and of course to avoid the germs and everything, and which is quite good thing. It is common in India, but I'm not sure about other countries. I have heard like in USA and UK it's not common at all, and it was quite shocking for them. But for me it was like a good surprise, I would say. And the last thing I found about Swedes are they avoid eye contacts. So earlier I used to think like this is happening with me only, anything wrong with me, but no, it's not at all. Their nature is like that. They avoid the eye contact with unknown people. They are not, I would say, social. Swedes people are not social, and but on the same side, if I would say, if you will ask them for a help, they would love to help you. Whenever I go to a market and grocery stores, so many Swedes, and they helped me a lot. And it was not only for the sake of okay, someone is asking, so you need to just answer. No, they were too polite, and they were trying to do their best, you know. They explained very well. They took proper time to explain you. So it was quite amazing experience. Of course they will avoid you if you try to make a contact, you don't know them. And but in case you have some problem, you want to find something, you want some answers, you can ask them. You need to have that courage, so that you can ask them, go to them directly and ask them politely, okay, can you help me with that? Then they definitely gonna help you. So it's not like they are rude, but I would say they are little shy and little conservative nature. And yes, I had the same nature, but since I moved to Sweden, I realized if I'll be like that, then it's gonna be a big disaster for me. So it's better to improve your personality and try to interact with others as much as possible. So I can say Sweden taught me this thing, to be little social. All the Swedes are not social so much, but they taught me this, like it is a good thing to have in a personality, to be a social. So I hope you liked this video, and thanks again guys for watching my video, and I'll meet you next videos. Till then, bye bye, have a good day.